Welcome back. This is episode 9 of Top 50 Most Jacked Fullbacks in NFL History. Today we crack into the top 10 as we'll be covering numbers 10 through 6. Let's get right into it. Number 10 is Ahmad Hall, who spent 6 years as the Tennessee Titans fullback. The R in his first name was a result of an error on his birth certificate. He was part of the 2005 national champion Texas team led by Vince Young, if you can remember that legendary Rose Bowl game against USC. And prior to any of that, he spent 4 years in the Marines, where he served in Kosovo and Afghanistan, went to UT Austin on the GI Bill, walked onto the football team, and the rest is history. Hall was the lead blocker for a 1,000-yard rusher every year of his NFL career, blocked for guys like Chris Henry, Lendale White, and most notably Chris Johnson, who in 2009 rushed for 2,006 yards, with Hall paving the way. Yale University. When I mention the name of this iconic institution, you may think of a prestigious Ivy League school renowned for its rich history and academic excellence. Home to national champion rowing programs, powerhouse a cappella groups, groundbreaking medical research, and arguably the best law school in the country, Yale has had a profound impact on a variety of fields for generations. From 42nd President of the United States Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton to 43rd President George W. Bush, numerous Supreme Court justices, and 3-time Golden Globe winner Paul Giamatti, Yale's alumni base features some of the most powerful and influential figures in American history. After today's episode, whenever someone mentions this world-class university, you won't think of elite academics, American politics, or a storied legacy. Instead, you'll recognize Yale as what it truly is: a breeding ground for some of the freakiest and most grotesque fullback physiques the world has ever seen. That's because the next two fullbacks on our list both call Yale their alma mater, the first of whom is Tyler Varga. Varga was born in Sweden and grew up in Canada. He played for the University of Western Ontario his freshman year, then transferred to Yale. I'd say he's the leanest physique we've seen on this list, looking more like a bodybuilder than a fullback, which makes sense given both of his parents were bodybuilders. very vascular. He played for the Colts in 2015 and then left the NFL voluntarily. He had a bad concussion and eventually decided the health risks were not worth it for him, which I find admirable. As you can see here, his legs are absurd and have left this Philly scout absolutely flabbergasted. Varga is a true Renaissance man. In addition to his contributions to the football program, he was a key member of the Yale Whippin' Poofs a cappella group, where he dazzled audiences with his powerful voice and smooth harmonies.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
As mentioned earlier, we have another Yale alumnus at number 8, and that is Chris Hetherington, a 6'3", 245-pound freak of nature. He was actually a quarterback at Yale, and after going undrafted in 1996, put together an 11-year NFL career with 5 different teams. Hetherington was primarily a backup fullback, but was always a key special teams contributor. He's currently the CEO of Fathead, so if you're in the market for a life-sized mural of E.T. on your wall, go ahead and hit this man up. He was teammates with many legendary players, guys like Jerry Rice, Marshall Faulk, Peyton Manning, Charles Woodson, Marvin Harrison, Tim Brown, Rod Woodson, and Steve Smith. Number 7 is Ovi Mohaley, well known for his time as the starting fullback for the Atlanta Falcons in the late 2000s. He was drafted by Baltimore out of Wake Forest in 2003 and spent 4 years there before joining the Falcons. And when he signed with Atlanta, he was actually the highest paid fullback in NFL history. He blocked for guys like Jamal Lewis, Warwick Dunn, and Michael Turner. Clearly has a thick, powerful, old-school fullback physique. He was a two-time All-Pro and made the Pro Bowl in 2010, and since retiring from the NFL in 2012, he obtained an MBA from George Washington University and has worked in consulting and business development.
Man, well, it's hard to imagine there's a better blocking fullback in the NFL than Ovi Mohaley. I mean, he is just wearing people out all afternoon long.
Last one for the day is Mike Alstott, a player who really needs no introduction. Nicknamed the A-Train, he is without question one of the most powerful runners of all time, and his stout lower body in particular has landed him at number 6 on our list. Alstott was essentially both a fullback and running back, as he frequently lined up at the tailback position and pounded the rock. 11 years in the NFL, all with Tampa Bay. He made the Pro Bowl in 6 straight seasons from 1997 to 2002 and won a Super Bowl in 2002. The man was a human bulldozer, delivering what seemed like an endless stream of bone-crushing and physics-defying runs throughout his career. I usually try and keep the highlights brief, but with Alstott, it was kind of impossible, so enjoy these extended clips.
Tony Dungy is likely on the phone with the pick right now. It'll be fullback Mike Alstott from Purdue. Now, they took Tracy Johnson in the offseason, but they...
Yeah, Mike Allstott was a second-round draft choice for him, the kid out of Purdue. He was a leading rusher in Purdue's history. And he's a guy that the coaching staff really likes.
He's going to be a star in this league very quickly.
Watch him coming in there. I mean, running hard, getting low, those big old strong legs, people flying around.
I have a question. Why did you choose Yale?
When I was a senior in high school, colleges called out my name. Every day I debate where to matriculate, but every place seemed the same. Yet after I went through the options, only one choice remained. I wanted to hail from a college called Yale.
Now let me explain.